Steve quit the band at the worst time possible. Rib came out, we were going to Europe, and it was going good. We were actually making a little bit of a living off of it, but evidently he wasn't making enough, and he thought he'd go back to playing heavy metal where the real money was, and real stardom was.
Yeah, he started a rock band.
Started a rock band.
Because with a guitar player that knew Slash.
And about 6 months later, Nevermind came out.
Yeah.
And we weren't going to kick him out, for sure. I mean, he was a good member of the band.
Although once we pulled over to a gas station when we were sleeping in our van, and he was a pretty big alcoholic at the time, and he came out with a few beers, and we're like, dude, where'd you score those beers? He's like, oh, over in the store. We're like, they didn't have any beer. We're like, yeah, they do. They have this
Yeah.
root beer. You buy root beers.
Thought he was getting some brews.
He was just such an alcoholic. He's like, oh, beer. I never heard of this root brand, but
yeah, there was times when there was threats that I was going to get kicked out, that I knew it was never going to happen. But then when Mike came to the closet that I was living in and said, give me all your drugs, you're getting clean or you are gone. And
you're not playing on this record.
Yeah, you're not playing on this record, and if you don't go to rehab, we're just gonna get another drummer and you're out.
So he had some sock somewhere, and he pulled out all these needles and all this heroin. He's like, here you go. And I was like, ugh. And then about an hour later, he goes, okay, here's the rest of it.
I hung on to one balloon. What did you do with that stuff?
I don't know. I don't know what I did with it.
Because I was thinking, after you left, I was like, he had to have ditched it here because he wasn't gonna fucking drive around with it. No, there was times, and I knew that if I lost the band, then my life would be hopeless. Had no family, had no friends, had no reason to continue. I was pretty much at that point a street junkie, street level junkie, you know, hustling to make $10 to get well.
Steve and Eric Melvin wanted him out of the band because he's doing heroin, and I wouldn't let him do that. I figure you guys are addicts too. It's a different drug.
There was a conversation that him and I had that I'm going to continue doing drugs, like I was not done with it, but if it ever gets in the way of the band, then, you know, I didn't get in the way of the band for a long time, but then it finally did.
And we started making some serious money. And if he started making 20, 30 grand a year, his habit would have become ridiculous. And then it would have been really, really hard to stop. And you know, all his friends that were junkies with him at the time, they're all dead.
Sorry.
Land ho!